Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Empire of Era. So we've put our expansions into Britain here on hold for the moment in order to press a claim for a member of our dynasty on the Byzantine Empire, which is not really going to help us out strategically or anything, but is just going to be fun, I guess. This child lacks a guardian too. Let's get him educated. Do we care about him? He's our grandson. I don't think so. We have a nice heir lined up already, a genius, so I think we can just send this guy to a random person. Actually, let's see if we can get opinion out of him. I don't know if grandsons are worth opinion. We'll give him to the grumpy old Duke of Kent, and he does indeed give us 20 opinion, so that's fine. So let's unpause here and continue this siege we have going. Yep, everyone is voting for the guy that we want, that's good. And you are reinforcing my troops really well. Good job. Fortunately, we're going to lose him as our marshal once we win this war. Okay, the Emperor inherited something. Did he not already have this duchy, or was it this duchy? I don't know. Anyway, my kinsman, the King of France here, is calling us in against Aquitaine, so let's accept. But not actually do anything to help, of course. We are at 45% in this war. We're probably just going to have to get the rest by sieges because it doesn't seem to be bringing any armies to bear on us. And my son needs educating. Can I do it myself? I don't know if I'm already educating too many people. Apparently I am. So let's give him to the Duke of Kent as well. Actually, we don't want him to become Anglo-Saxon. Sure, we'll leave it to the King of Brittany, who is perhaps one of the least powerful kings in the world, but that's fine. My son-in-law, the Prince of Middle Francia, has embraced a dangerous heresy, no doubt influenced by local preachers. We can engage him in theological debate, that's fine. Which should convert him back. Excellent. So they do have... Oh, that's not even a Byzantine army. They did have some stacks of 500 or so troops wandering around, but I don't really know where they are or what they're doing. But if I get the opportunity to fight them and shorten this war, I will definitely do it. Let's get castle infrastructure, I think, here. That will do. Prince Dallon of Era. He is my kinsman. And he's a claimant. Well, we don't really care, I think. It's possible a faction could try to put him in charge. In fact, we do have a faction going on right now for a different claimant with a single earl. Oh, he's Welsh. Why is there a Welshman in charge of an Irish county? Anyway, not terribly concerned about him. Alright, he inherited a barony. So all we're really going to gain out of this war, I guess, is a dynastic ally, which is of fairly questionable usefulness. No, it's not appropriate. because they'll be pretty far away, and let's be honest, the Byzantine Empire has seen better days. And who knows if they'll even be able to stay in charge. We don't have any provinces that need converting, I think, so just send him off to Rome. My half-brother, Prince Oleginon. Not sure how that one would be pronounced there. Oleginon. He's turning into an arrogant little braggart. I may have to rein him in a bit. Yeah, this is the guy who that tiny faction is trying to put in charge. I guess we can... Neither of these traits is really going to make people dislike him too much, unless they have the opposite trait. Actually, I guess Proud doesn't even have that. I'll let him be proud. Doesn't really matter. As long as we manage to keep electing high diplomacy characters, we should be fine for factions and that kind of thing, I think. Does Jesus exist? Of course, my child, go play now. Let me tell you about matters of faith. So we could be cynical or proud. Yeah, sure, we'll try and make him trusting. Probably for the best, actually, that he doesn't get a lot of intrigue. My prisoner's complaining. Let's see if we can ransom anyone. Turn down some extra gold. Now, why did I let off that peasant accused from poaching? So this is our intended heir, so let's see. Make him kind or just, which he already has. So I guess we'll just do that. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we've sieged that county completely. Let's see, how are you doing for armies? He was at about 500 the last I looked. He's up to almost 5,000 now, so we should probably be wary. I was going to consider splitting up my army so I could siege multiple provinces, but if he has a 5,000 strong army, I might reconsider that. He's in several other wars, of course. Defending against Apulia, defending against somebody of somewhere in a holy war. So those ones I think are over counties up here. Maybe that's where his army is. I assume Apulia is trying to take land down here, since that's right beside Apulia. So they could also be over there. I am still going to just keep my troops together and siege one county at a time, though. And I would like to keep them adjacent to my boats, if possible. So maybe we'll head up here and start sieging some of the coastal provinces in that area. My prisoner is complaining. Also make sure to keep an eye on the capital, the Lollard heresy. Make sure they don't siege it back. Well, we've got something for our chaplain to do now, I guess. Which he can't until 29th of May. Let's just wait for that to take over. And you can proselytize here. That was the right county, wasn't it? Yes. So let's just start at the south and work our way up the coast. Earl of Worcester died. It seems like our allies' war is going pretty well. Let's just take a look. Yep, looks to be going pretty nicely in his favor. Well done, France. And it seems that France has inherited, was this Burgundy? Yeah, I guess so. Alright. Good for him. Umayyad's having a kind of a revolt here. Did Asturias lose some more land? Not sure. Haven't really been paying attention since I stopped being allied with them and trying to help them out. Okay, my heir is of legal age. He became a brilliant strategist. Excellent. So, pretty good character there. He's not married, so let's get him married. Let's see. All of the geniuses are related to him. Let's try and find a strong character, actually. If we can get some strong geniuses floating around our dynasty, that would be pretty good. It is not looking like that's going to happen, though. Of course, his sons are less likely to be elected anyway because of the weird way that Tanistry works. But still. Maybe we'll just settle for somebody with high stewardship or otherwise favorable traits. A possessed high stewardship character? Sure, that could be fun. Of course, if she ends up murdering him or something, I will definitely regret this, but yeah, let's live dangerously. We'll invite a possessed character to our court. What could possibly go wrong? So up to 62% in this war. I don't think we're getting any ticking war score for anything. Indeed we are not. Hey, he inherited another duchy. That's fine. Oh, I guess what this is the viceroyalties system, which was added in Charlemagne. My daughter came of age, okay. Every time, all of the duchies in the Byzantine Empire are viceroyalties, which means they go back to the emperor every time the holder dies, rather than going to his sons. So that makes sense. Okay, I have another grandson. I suppose I can use him for opinion. So the King of Wales has started to dislike me a bit. I guess they don't like the fact that I have had their levies raised for a long time. That's okay. Oh, apparently the Emperor is imprisoned now. Not by us, unfortunately, or we would have been at 100% in this war. So I guess that means that one of his other wars is over. Yeah. I guess that was this land here. Was it one county, or is this the duchy of the same name? Yeah, the duchy is of the same name, so he lost that. which is fine, I guess. We won another siege here. And another. Okay, King Francois has won. The King of Aquitaine has lost. The King of Brittany is now favoring somebody else for my empire. Well, okay. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Majority still voting for the guy we want, so... Ooh, a crusade for Jerusalem. His Holiness has been swayed by the cries for help from the Christian population. Deus Vult. Well... kind of unfortunate that I'm already involved in a war, where I would like to go and help with that. Maybe we'll get out of it pretty soon. Let's mention a church career, though let's not actually make him do that, if possible. So I'm not sure I like the chances of the Christian side in this crusade. The Abbasids are looking pretty big and scary, with basically no decadence. He sure has a lot of claims. Where did he get all of those? $60,000 troops. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. We'll probably try and help out though anyway, if we can get out of this war in any timely fashion. We had a granddaughter. And we have another granddaughter who needs educating. Probably could have gotten some opinion out of her, but that's okay. So there is a small Byzantine army over here. Apparently being led by a prince. So, oh, they're leaving now. I was considering bringing my army over to fight them, because of course the battle would give us war score, and we could potentially get war score from capturing a prince. I'm starting to think that my daughter-in-law might fancy me. Let's not. To 79%. Now they have an army sieging their capital back here. Well, attempting to. It's not actually big enough. So we should just keep an eye on that, in case they land more troops or otherwise increase the number of troops there. Yep, you are doing levy reinforcements. France is calling us into another war against the Umayyad Empire. We're doing a holy war for Aragon. Don't you know there's a crusade going on? Shouldn't you focus your efforts on that? I'll accept anyway. Though, let's see. Yeah, apparently that's only going to be 2 counties. I thought they already held most of Aragon. It's the Duchy of Aragon, I see. Alright. How big is the Kingdom of Aragon here? Okay, I guess that includes all of that too. Fair enough. Well, we might help him. Arrange marriage for my half-sister with the Prince of Asturias. Okay, I'm not sure if this will give us an alliance, since she is a bastard. I can't actually legitimize her, apparently. Okay. Well, I'll accept. And this guy now needs a new education person. Or guardian, as they're actually called. Let's see what this war looks like. They have 12,000. I bet France has actually more than that. Actually, only slightly more. Okay. Well, we'll maybe help them out if we have the opportunity. Did we end up allied with Asturias? We did, okay. So I guess it didn't matter that she was illegitimate. Anyway, we're out of time for this episode, so thanks for watching. And join me again next time when hopefully we'll finish this war and maybe get involved with one of the other exciting wars or crusades that's going on.